Juan, could you tell us what kind of changes you experience in the people you teach or the people you work with?
What I think is a great motivation of the thing we do is to see what happened with the people who really commit with the art. On purpose we call it a spiritual art because it's like martial arts. You are going to learn certain procedures, techniques, know-hows, and that's it. And if you use it, the results are going to be really amazing. And to see somebody blooming as a result of the little bit you did in his life is just amazing. Probably the bigger feedback is that, to see people who find in the tradition a way to live better, a way to introduce what is now a common word, but nobody really are focusing in that, to introduce in your life quality of life. Your life could be improved by this.
Yes.
And you can see it in people who come to the workshop and 6 months after you meet him again and he say, you know, I solved this problem and the other thing I fixed my relationship with my parents, to start with something totally common. People who rebuild the relationship with the parents. And of course, if you rebuild the relationship with your parents, maybe you can rebuild the relationship with your kids. Okay? This is another thing. It is amazing. Once we were in a meeting here in Amsterdam, and was one very young student of us. In that time he has 16, I think. Mm-hmm. And in front of him in the table was an 80 years old lady.
80.
80.
Wow.
And they transcend these generation boundaries. And they were talking about the same. And you discover how the interest of every human being is at the end the same, to achieve a good life. And how you can create a bridge to allow somebody 16 years old and somebody 80 years old being capable to speak each other, understand each other, and transcend all these things which are called generational boundaries. In breaking boundaries, not necessarily huge boundaries, but starting with the little boundaries who stop your life. Because if you are not able to relate well with the human beings who are on your side, you cannot expect to fix the relationship in the world.
You have to start with yourself.
But if you do that, a person who really mastered that can be able to fix his relationship with his parents, with his kids, with his relatives. And you can see how something which could be called harmony start to rise there. And then, working in that, we discover how we create a very deep friendship with a lot of people all over Europe and the United States. And then we decide how we have the privilege of have this quality of friends. And then we decide to do meetings, annual meetings, to allow our friends to meet each other.
Yes.
And we started doing that several years ago. And this year we are going to do this meeting here.
And the meeting will be here in Netherlands.
The big idea is just introduce our friends with other friends. And of course, if there are more locals who want to become part of the crowd, we are so happy to have them. We share what we know, there are new things, we share the local knowledge about holy places. It's just a meeting to share it. We spend a week and we have people of the whole Western world.
That will be a great, big happening, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm part of the organizing of this, and I'm really looking forward.
It's going to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.